Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Dr. Kweku Ohene Asare. I'm a doctor and a professor in 4 universities in Ghana, in South Africa, and in the UK. It's my pleasure to welcome all of you here. I'm a professor of artificial intelligence, machine learning, operations research, robotic engineering, and cloud computing. I'm also a board member of this very organization called GotBackUp. I'm also a businessman. I love business because the businessmen and women are the movers and shakers of the economy. And it's a pleasure to have you all here. Okay, whoever has invited you here, if you have invited yourself here, you got to be grateful to God for giving you the chance to come to know this. Because one thing about technology is that it runs so far, it can change so dramatically. And normally, those that get to know about it first, they are the ones that tend to push the frontiers. So you want to count yourself blessed to have known this first. But please note that you can live among plenty and you can still be hungry. So now that you have the plenty, never ever go hungry. Never ever go broke. Never ever lose your digital life. And that is what we are coming to do here. Now, most of us have dreams. You might remember when you used to be a child, you used to have huge dreams. Sometimes you stand in the front of our parents and you tell your mother, Mommy, when I grow up, I want to be the best doctor. I want to be a lawyer. I want to be an engineer. I want to be this. I want to be that. What happened? What happened to those dreams? Some of us have stopped dreaming. Some of us don't dream anymore. Some of us are done, dusted. We even want to leave our country. Some of us think that where we are, there is nothing out there. Unless we travel to UK, to US, to Canada, before our lives will be better. We have convinced ourselves. Some of us don't dream. Some of us dream of cockroaches, witches, wizards, and all of that. Please, I implore you that your dream can happen. Because that country that you claim might not be good, people are thriving. There are so many poor people in Los Angeles, in the United States. There are so many people I see in London, streets of London, anytime I'm around Stratford or Arsenal or Chelsea. People are broke. It is not about a place. It is about you. There are some people, when you dash them UK, they won't take it. There are some people, when you give them America, they will not go. You can achieve your dream. You can. And that is what this project, this organization helps us to be able to realize. What is this? It is called GotBackUp. It doesn't matter your background, your economic status, your achievement in life, your educational level. It doesn't matter your color, your race, nothing. GotBackUp can help everyone to realize our dreams. Dreams are real. They are so real, you just have to know the pathway to be able to get there. Now, what is GotBackUp actually? Well, it started somewhere in Canada, originally in 1997, and then it moved to the US, now in Texas. It's now seated on a 10,000 square feet data center in Texas right now. And let me tell you the secret here. Texas is known to be one of the highest fiber optic centers in the world. If you go check the record, you will see that many of the technology industries are situated in Texas. That's where GotBackUp is. And it is thriving, it's moving all over the world because of two massive trends. The first one is that many people are using this device. It's called a mobile phone. Some are using two mobile phones. Please, if you are using one or two, indicate in the chat. Are you using one mobile phone or two mobile phones? Type it there for me. Is it one or two? Is it one or two? Right now, there are 15 billion smartphones in the world. How many mobile phones are you using? Type it there for me. How many are you using? Okay. How many mobile phones are you using? So many people. The mobile phone is the only gadget in the world that many people are using, mostly. So many people have it. Research shows that if you take away children, almost 5 billion people are using the mobile phone. 5 billion people are almost using the mobile phone. And guess what? There are more mobile phones than there are human beings. Next year, the number of mobile phones will be 18.2 billion. That's the number of mobile phones in the world. And people are not just using the mobile phone. Okay, Johnny says he's using one. Okay, Kwejo Banredu says he's using two. Kelvin is using two mobile phones. Okay, and as you use the mobile phone, the information, the data on the phone will be rising. And as the data is rising, you need a space to store the files. When I say data, I'm not talking about internet. I'm talking about pictures, documents, files, videos. Okay? All of those things are known as data. And please note that data is oil. It's a new oil in town. Right now, artificial intelligence is the new electricity in the world. Have you seen the new robot that has been created? It's just around $20,000, $30,000. And that robot can take your children to school. It can cook for you and the family. It can clean the house for you. And all you have to do is to charge it. Once you charge it, within a period of 2 days, the robot will work. Okay? And so during the evening, where it might not be working, you can now put it on charge. Guys, for those of us in Africa, you can even use power of the heat to charge it. This robot is using artificial intelligence, pure data. Data is growing. Data is growing so fast. In fact, by 5 years, the amount of money that will be generated in data is almost $500 billion. And the players of this industry are quite few. GotBackUp is one of the players. Google Drive is one of the players. Dropbox is one of the players of this industry. iCloud is one of the players. And you're going to see something. Why GotBackUp is better in terms of the service and the provision and value than all of this. Another thing that is happening is that people are not just using the phone, they are addicted to the phone. Let me ask you, if you leave the house and then you go out of the house and you come back to the house because you have forgotten your phone, if it is 30 minutes, you'll come back. If it is 5 minutes, you'll come back. If a majority of people go back home when they forget their phone because they know that they can't do anything without the phone, almost 90% of people will do that. In fact, 66% of people will use the phone anytime they are in the toilet. Many people, 73% of people use the phone in the toilet. 66% of people are looking on their phone today 160 times. You see this thing? It is your internet. This thing is your TV. It's your alarm clock. It's your radio. It's your album. It's your camera. It's your everything. It's your bank account. This machine is what is controlling most of the people in the world. And then check the top 10 billionaires in the world. 7 of them are into technology. And that is why what we are about to discuss is very important. Now, the data is more important than the phone itself. Let me explain why. If you lose your phone or your laptop or your iPad, what sometimes many people will say is that my problem is not even with the phone. My problem is with the data that is gone. Do you know that people are keeping their password on this? They're keeping their password, they're keeping their code, they're keeping the several things that they have on the phone. So data is critical. And as long as you need this data, you need what we're about to talk about. GotBackUp provides that which we are about to. So that's the first thing that is happening. It's a trend. The second thing that is happening is that many people are making money from this phone. I make money on my YouTube videos just using my phone. Okay? People are making money on social media. You see, you go on social media to just go and browse and laugh. Funny videos. Okay? And people are there to make money. Have you seen that most of the TV stations are now on social media? They're on YouTube. They broadcast on the TV channel and they also broadcasting live. Why? Because you can generate more money there. There are some people on the social media who you don't probably respect, but they are making more money than you. Glass and Trini Jonas has over 1 million people following him. They're always insulting that a guy is fooling around, and yet they are making comment on his blog. And as long as they are doing that, he's making money. Efia Schwarzenegger is making more money than so many people on social media, on things that some of us will not even like. The juju people, juju, they're making money on social media. So why are you having a phone and you're not making at least $1,000? Why? Why? Because you have not been told what you can do to make money. And that is what we help you here. We use this GotBackUp as an educational platform to help everyone. And towards the end, I'll give you a very great announcement for those of you who are in Ghana. So please pay attention. GotBackUp is a wonderful opportunity. And these two things, it leverages on them. And it allows you and I to be able to make some very good income whilst we are enjoying the service. But let's look at the service first of all. In fact, the new version will be released from tomorrow. You will hear about the great news, the new version. It is crazy. Let me tell you some of the advantages GotBackUp has. Note that we are already in 142 countries right now. 142 countries worldwide. GotBackUp was established in April 2023. And already we are in 142 countries. Think about that. Facebook, it took Facebook over 7 years before they bypassed 100 countries. And yet GotBackUp has done over 140 countries under 2 years. Why? And this is why. Number one, GotBackUp is like Google Drive, iCloud, Dropbox, iDrive, WeTransfer, OneDrive, and all that. But it gives several benefits than these ones. For example, one of the biggest benefits of GotBackUp is that it gives you a lot of space to store all your files at the cheapest price on the market. You pay only $99.97 a whole year for the service. And yet iCloud will charge you a whooping amount of $360. Google Drive will charge you $660, and Dropbox will charge you $660, and Google Drive will charge you only $260. But GotBackUp just charges you under $100 for a whole year. For a whole year. And that is why so many people are switching. They are switching to use the GotBackUp. In fact, I have been using Google Dropbox for 14 years now. And I stopped. 14 years. They gave me 2 terabytes. I was paying $120 a year. 2 terabytes. But GotBackUp is allowing me to pay for the service $99 a whole year, not for 2 terabytes, but for 6 terabytes. In fact, you can share some of the space with your family and friends. Out of your 6 terabytes, you can give 1 terabyte to your brother, 1 terabyte to your sister, 1 terabyte to your mother. And then you can keep the other 3 terabytes to yourself. You can share, but you can also share the document. But you can also share the space, not just the document, but the space, so that each one will have his own username and password, okay, and use his space for his own private things alone. GotBackUp does. Now, another thing is that if you take Google Drive and iCloud, they are purely for Android phones and for iPhones. You see, iCloud is for iPhone users. So if you don't have an iPhone, you cannot use iCloud. I'm sure you know that. But it doesn't matter. This phone is Android phone. I have an iPhone. I have a MacBook. I have a Windows. If you have a Linux, all of these, you can use GotBackUp on them. And everything that is on this phone will appear on my Windows laptop. Even on my iPhone, everything on my iPhone, I'll see it here. Even though this is that. See, it's collaborative and it allows you, it doesn't matter the operating system, you can keep all your files in one place, in the cloud. In the cloud. And the beauty of this is that you don't have to worry. You see, iCloud would allow you to pay lots of money, but also they are restricting you if you have other devices. The good thing is that GotBackUp allows you to use that. That's not the only thing. The other benefit is that your data is secure. In fact, security is a big issue. Data encryption, data securitization, okay? All kinds of data security GotBackUp gives you. The security is the same security that the MIS in the UK and the CIA in the US, that's the same security. It's called military grade encryption and security. It is a 256 military grade encryption and security, highly secured, and it would take 256 sequential numbers before you can crack any security doubt. By the way, 126 has never been cracked. So to actually crack 256 is highly impossible. And GotBackUp secures your data. Nobody has access to your data. Nobody has access to your information. When you forget anything, you are given a new link for you to, change whatever you have in your email. That is the beauty of this, but there's more. So let's say that the data center is destroyed in America, because right now, the data center is not only in America. GotBackUp secures your data on third-party continents. So in case there is tsunami, cyclone, typhoon, hurricane in the US, your data is still secure in multiple servers outside the USA. That is top-notch level of security. Again, the United States Federal Trade Commission has allowed this company, like Amazon, just like Google, to collect credit cards, store them because it's highly secured. They have a license for that purpose. So you got to appreciate what we have within the GotBackUp arena. But there's more. You can use GotBackUp to run your project, your businesses. You can send a bulk email to several people, over hundreds of thousands of people at a go, no extra pay. You can personalize the email and you can automate the email. When you personalize email, it means that the one receiving the email will see his own name. When you automate an email, it means you don't have to always go and send the email. If you automate it, that send this email to my people every day, it will send that email to all the people every day without you touching it for as many years as you want. This has no pay. You see, I teach students on cloud data storage and computing, and these students will set up these systems for companies, and they will charge them $20,000, $30,000. And yet GotBackUp is giving you and I this one for free. And that is why I tell people, if you know the value of technology, you will thank God that you are aware of what we have here. See, I have a friend in Manchester. We're talking on Thursday. Thursday, yesterday. And then he was telling me that his hard drive is gone. And so he wants to buy a new one. And I told him, no, GotBackUp is there. When I told him the price of GotBackUp, he says, you are joking. It's not possible. He says, it's not possible. Are you kidding me? 6 terabytes for just 99 point. No, it's not possible. And when he saw, so my point is that a lot of people who know the value of data security don't joke with what we have. But that is not the only benefit you can have with GotBackUp. And for those of you who understand the power of income, I'm going to share something with you. Google Drive doesn't pay you. Netflix doesn't pay you. Zoom does not pay you. Dropbox does not pay you. iCloud does not pay you. GotBackUp pays you for using the service. And ladies and gentlemen, you can earn as small as $100 and as big as $100,000 every month. You can earn that. Okay. Some of us, right now, we make so much income in GotBackUp than even in our salary, even though we are under 2 years old. And I'm going to share something with you today. It will blow your mind. Ladies and gentlemen, I'll tell you why I decided to be part of this project. You cannot rely on your salary alone. You can't. If your salary is okay for you, you are either more stressed whilst you are earning that plenty salary. You cannot earn a salary in the way that we normally want it. It's either going to be so much stressful. In fact, there are some people whose salary are so tiny and yet there's so much stress. So what I saw is that I cannot depend on my salary. I get paid very good money in the University of Ghana. I get paid very good money in 2 universities in the UK. And I get paid very good money in South Africa, Johannesburg University. However, when your responsibilities are plenty, you need income to push things through. Income is not a bad thing. It's a very good thing when you have a good heart. Some people have been misconstrued, thinking that money is a root of all evil. Okay? But when you are evil, then it is you who is evil. It's not the money. Because knife is good. Knife is not evil. But when you are evil, you can use that knife to cause evil. And so a lot of people, by virtue of religiosity and church activity, instead of them going for the wealth that God gave to King Solomon, godly wealth, they blow opportunities away that come their way. They throw all opportunities away. And then they consistently think that God is not giving us the manna. Do a business. Do a project. No matter how okay you are in life now, no matter how fine everything is going, I'm telling you, dark times can come. Okay. Dark moment can slap you. Look at COVID-19. I have a friend in Ghana. He's a millionaire. When I told him to have another business, he's into real estate and he's a politician. He said, oh, could stop those things. When the COVID came, all his real estate plummeted. And was asking me if I could borrow him some money. I was quite surprised, but he meant it. Ladies and gentlemen, Warren Buffett had invested in the airline industry. During the COVID, the entire airline, we had a shutdown. So the airline were stopped flying. Warren Buffett lost over $14 billion. What's my point? My point is this: have a backup. Even if all is well, have something on the side. You just never know. I'm telling you. See, there are some of us here. If your mother, your father, your brother, somebody is not well, and they need an emergency money right now, within 24 hours, they need 80,000. Doesn't matter which currency that money is, to do an emergency surgery. Do you have? In fact, some people will even die because of the mention of that money alone. Have a backup. Have a backup. When you see things that could change your situation, look at it. Even if you have doubt, look at it. Dissect it. It could be your lifeline. And when I started this, just last year, July, I started GotBackUp. Some people thought it's a joke. Some people said it's a scam. Some people said I'm about to show you something that will blow your mind. Said it's a joke, it's a scam, all kinds of things. There was 2 professors. Just within a period of a year, when I showed them one of my income, monthly income, one said, "Are you kidding me? This is juju," he said. So pay attention to GotBackUp. We just started. We're not even going anywhere. The total number of people in Dropbox are 800,000. Sorry, 800 million people. 800 million people are using Dropbox. 900 million people are using iCloud. Google Drive, 1.2 billion people are using Google Drive. This is the cloud space we are talking about. You see, the fact that you don't store data doesn't mean that it's not going to work. GotBackUp just started. We have just around 70,000 people. So we are just beginning. And look at the kind of income people are already making in GotBackUp. You are among the early birds. You are among the creme de la creme. You are the alphas and the women. You are the beginner of GotBackUp. Stay with it. Start immediately and do it as if your life depends on it. Now, let me show you how you can start. First, once you have gotten, you have to first get the app. You will install the app. It's online. It's in the Play Store. You install the app on your phone. Okay. So you might see that on my phone here, I have GotBackUp here. Okay. You will see it's there. GotBackUp. Where's that? That's it. GotBackUp. Okay. So you will install your GotBackUp. Once you install the GotBackUp, the next thing you do is that you don't have to lecture people. You don't have to be the one lecturing them and all of that. You will learn, but don't lecture them. Then tell your friends, tell your family members, tell everybody in your email, tell everybody on your contact, and even go outside the people on your contact. Talk to strangers. And I'm going to tell you what you should tell them. Because don't tell them that you have something called GotBackUp. No, don't do that. Don't tell them that you have a business project for them. Don't do that. Don't tell them you have a cloud storage for them. No. Don't tell them that you have something that will help them about their data, just like Google Drive. No. Don't tell them that. Don't tell them it is like Dropbox or iCloud. No, don't tell them that. Don't tell them it will make them money. No, don't say that. Tell them you have good news for them. You see, in the world of human psychology, suspense is the chief cornerstone of business building. That is why advertisers, they do small short advert of a movie. When you see the small advert, you want to know what it is. Tell the person you have good news for him. He's going to ask you, what is the good news? Tell them that you have experts who will reveal the good news and it will change his life. That's it. It will change his life. He's going to ask you, what is it? Can you give me some small idea about it? Tell the person, hold on. I want you to see this thing and listen to it yourself because I don't want to spoil this surprise. Your job is done. Ladies and gentlemen, yours is to bring the person to our Zoom presentation here or take the person to our physical meeting that we do in Accra. The leaders, we will talk to them for you. We will educate them for you. We will tell them what the whole thing is about. Your job is done. Now let's see the money you make. When the person decides to now be part of the project, you are going to earn some good income from the start. There are 7 different incomes you are going to make: weekly, daily, monthly. Let me share some of the incomes for you. One of the easiest income you can make, and you can make this income within, if the person becomes part of the GotBackUp, you will make this income within just 30 seconds. 30 seconds, this money will hit your account. And it is known as customer acquisition income. Let me show you how much it is. Customer acquisition income is $50. Finished per person. So let's take an example. You speak to Kofi, Ajua, Ama, Ya, Kojo. And out of these 5 people, only Kojo decided to start. You see, let me tell you something. If you tell people to come and listen, and only one person decides to start, it doesn't mean the others will not start. They have doubts. They have doubts. So give them time. You see, it takes time for people to consolidate their mind with reality. When Mark Zuckerberg called 5 people into a room in Harvard dormitory and told them about Facebook, the 5 people, 3 of them walked out of the room. This happened on February 2004. The 3 walked out of the room. Mark Zuckerberg was left to 2 others. February that year, Facebook was set up. 4 years later, Mark Zuckerberg, those people were all billionaires. Billionaires. Because they listened. Now, 11 years later, CNN interviewed those 3 guys who were in the room with Mark Zuckerberg. They were in tears. What's my point? Wisdom is the ability to see the obvious, even when it's a secret. Look, imagine you have one person, $50. Every day you are getting just one person, just one person, just one person, $50 a day, $50 a day, $50 a day. By the end of the month, it's $1,005 on just one income stream. This is just on the customer acquisition bonus, just on that. We have not even spoken about the cycles and the generations and the dynamic and rank pool and leadership bonus. Those ones are huge residual returns. So just focusing on the customer acquisition bonus alone, you can make at least $1,000 every month. And I can ask you, it doesn't matter whether you are in the UK, US, South Africa, Canada, Ghana, Nigeria. It doesn't matter. $1,000 for the ordinary person is big income. Very big income. Okay. And so that's the first income. The next income you will get is multiples of income that you can get as a result of collective work. You see, the first income you got, the customer acquisition bonus, that income is an income you are getting because of your effort. But the other incomes I'm about to talk about, you get them as a result of the effort of other people you don't even know. And that is the beauty of the GotBackUp arena. So let's look at this. One of them is called cycles. Cycle is an income that you get. It is actually between $2 and $12. Now this cycle, you get one cycle anytime there is 6 people in your organization, even people you didn't know. As long as this, so let's say that I have sponsored 6 people and you have sponsored 1. You will get 7 people because we are in the same organization. And so you will leverage on the people that I have, and I will leverage on the people that you have. I mean, what kind of powerful thing is that? Leverage. It comes from the word lever. A lever, effort, load. A lever, effort, load. So you get somebody pulling you up, lever. You get somebody pulling you out, like seesaw, lever. So this project, even if at some point you are not really working, at some point you are not working that harder, somebody working harder will benefit you. And if at some point you are working harder, you will help somebody who is not working hard. It's a beautiful income. It's an income you can make in addition to all the other incomes. And you can make as much as $50,000 to $100,000 on this cycling. As we grow, you will make incredible income as well. You can make generational income. It's crazy income. Generational income is 2.5% on the incomes, on the cycles of everybody in your organization. So everybody in your organization, the cycle income they are getting, the cycle income, you will get 2.5%, 2.5%, 2.5%, 2.5%, 2.5%, on all the people in the organization, in addition to your cycle income, in addition to your own $50 per person. But there's more. You can make dynamic compression, and you can also make cycle match. Cycle match, I will explain that. Because for me, I've been chopping cycle match, and for me, that will be the real deal in the future. Depending on the level you are, you see, there are levels. You can become a copper. Now, how do you become a copper? Just two people. You place one on your left, one on your right, you are becoming a copper. Two people, and you are a copper. So get two people, you are copper. Then when you finish, help those two people to get two people, and then they are also coppers. Now you become silver, and then gold, and then platinum. Now, when you become a sapphire, it means you have 50 people. Now, it's not that many. Let me show you. Okay, sapphire, 50 people is not that many. If you thought maybe 50 people is that many, watch this. 50 people is simple. Once you get a certain number of, you get 10 out of that. We teach each of these 10 to get 5, and you have 50 people. Now, you don't even have to help them. If you have your 10 people, and I happen to get my 40 people and I throw them into your organization, you have 50. And when you become a 50 person, you become a sapphire. In addition to all the incomes, you are making up to $1,000 on each person. Up to $1,000 on each of the people that you have sponsored. So if you have sponsored 10 people, and each one of them is making, say, is making $4,000. Each of your people is making $4,000. You will make 25% of that. And 25% of 4,000 is $1,000. On each of your 10, you'll be getting what? $1,000. $1,000. And that is $10,000 on all of them. If you are a diamond, okay, you will not make that amount. No. If each of your 10 people is making $4,000, you make 100% of that. 100% of 4,000 is 4,000. And so if your people are 10, it is 4,000 times 10. And that is $40,000 every month. You see, this will not happen right now. You know that? It will happen, but not right now. But you see, people with wisdom, they understand that these things don't happen immediately. That is why it even took God a longer time before his son, Jesus, came onto the earth. After 4,000 years, the son now came. My point is that it takes time. And every single true entrepreneur understands this, that it takes time. It takes freaking time to become a millionaire. If you become a millionaire overnight, you will lose it overnight. It takes time to make a baby. It takes time to build a business. Dangote said that it took him 30 years to be called Dangote. People didn't even know his name. Ladies and gentlemen, you can choose whichever level you want to achieve. Right now, this is where I am. I am at the level of a diamond. If Dorothy is here, you might have known. Dorothy is on the level of an emerald. We have Godfred, okay, who are sapphire here. Dr. Abisolo is an emerald. Okay? We have incredible people here. You can choose to become a black diamond. It's your choice. But the thing is this, mind you, we are just starting. We are beginning. You have a choice. I'll be making an announcement very soon. You have a choice, and this choice, it depends on you. And let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, whether you decide to do this or not, some will do it. Some will do it. Mark it on the wall. Some will do it. You know, sometimes you might be doing it, you feel tired. You feel tired. Some will do it. Some will do it. There are people who will look so great. I'm about to show you how the app looks like very soon. How do you start? $119.97 a whole year if you want to use the service and also make the money. If you don't want the money, just pay $99.97 and you get just the service. Either way, you will get back that income, whichever way. If you follow the principles that will teach you, you will also learn to develop who you are. We will teach you how to brand yourself. We'll teach you how to become an orator, a speechifier, how to submit your inner value to the marketplace, how to become a better person in terms of seeing the future and leverage. Maybe you're a lawyer, maybe you're a teacher, maybe you're an accountant, maybe you are a market woman. It doesn't matter which level you are. You will learn how to be better at that. It's called personal development. We are the only organization that teaches people for free. You will learn how to become a better person here. And I promise you this, ladies and gentlemen, many people will eventually thank God that they got to know about this. Yes, Lillian, you will become a speechifier. You will learn how to orate, like the Toastmasters do. You will learn. There are people who have developed themselves in this project by learning how to talk. They are now being better people at their law profession. They have been better people at their medical profession. They have been better people at their lecturing profession. They have been better people at their businesses, other businesses. Because here you learn. You learn. You see, when you open your mouth, the world will gravitate towards you. That is why Jesus went into apprenticeship after the age of 12. That's why you never heard about him. Between the age of 12 and the age of 30, Jesus was hiding in learning, in obscurity. He was learning. Learning leads to earning. And we'll teach you, if you are humble, coachable, ready to learn, you will by all means earn a lot of income. Pay great attention to yourself. Then you can pay great attention to things outside yourself. And we teach you this. It's the best community. It's the best community and environment. Dr. Dorothy said that on the chat. It's the best place you can be. You can discover who you are. You can find out who you are. Who you are is just your nature. What you are becoming. What you are becoming, that is your manifestation. And you will learn that in GotBackUp Arena. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a service everyone needs. We have a project anybody can afford. If you can't afford $119.97, you are broke. And if you are broke, there's no problem. We can help you to take out that broke life. Because with this project, by getting just 3 people, you get that money back. We'll teach you how to get that people. I'm about to show you where we are, those of us who are here, okay, where we have reached and how much we are earning for you to see that it is time for you to get started. See, it is time. You suffered too long. Can't you see? Can't you see since the day you were born? Can't you see? You're always praying 31st night. Things will be better. Things will be better. Things will be better. You've been staying there. Okay. Take your time. This is your time. This is your time. This is your time. It is time for you to get started. Look, it's time for you to travel to places you only see in James Bond movies. Go to Maldives. Go to Dubai. Go to Trinidad and Tobago. Relax your tattered body on the island of Maldives. Drink your pina colada. Okay? Sometimes we travel too short. Accra Sunyai, Accra Hawaii, Accra Kwando, Accra Kofodia. No. It's time to go to places that God has created for you to have. You too were created in the image of a creator whose creativity in his creation is creative. You deserve an abundance. That is why the air of God is abundance. That is why the water of God is abundance. That is why the land of God is abundant. You deserve abundance. And GotBackUp will be probably the vehicle that will help you. Now, don't stop your job. Continue doing your job. We are all doing our jobs. But have a backup. Man, have a backup. Okay, because at times, sometimes some people wonder whether this is not risky. It's not risky. If there's anything that has ever been risky, look at COVID. Many died. Many died. Look at pregnancy. On the day of delivery, the child can die, the woman can die, and yet women are giving birth. You've got to take chances. Because the chances you take the people you meet, the faith you have, that is what is going to hold you. And if you are doing this project, take further chances. Be part of those presenting. Learn the skills of presenting. Discover your inner virtue and submit your value to the marketplace. Because until you go through your Red Sea, you will never reach your promised land. Life is not a bed of roses. Go and bring Mahama, Nana, Osama, Obama. Nothing will work. For things to change, we have to change. You have to change. For things to get better, you have to get better. Don't wait for your mother to make your life better. Don't wait for your friend or your pastor or your government or your... You are the cornerstone of your life. You are in charge. You make the move, and then every cell in your body makes the move. God will give you opportunities. The word poor is an acronym. Poor. There's a guy in China. He's called Jack Ma. Jack Ma. You know what Jack Ma said? Jack Ma made a very interesting point. He said that the word poor is an acronym. Poor stands for passing over opportunities repeatedly. That is poor. Passing over opportunities repeatedly. You are always passing over opportunities. See, ladies and gentlemen, the cave that you fear is the one that holds the treasure that you desire. The cave that you fear is the one that holds the treasure that you desire. Don't blow this. Many people are afraid to take chances, but the worst risk is not taking risks. Some people in America were about to die, older people. Then they were told, what do they regret the most? You know what they said? 98% of them said that what they regret is not what they did, it's what they did not do. The next 5 years. And you know, sometimes you think that 5 years will never come, isn't it? Look at yourself in the mirror. You're not getting any younger. You are growing. You are not like this 10 years ago. By the time you realize you are 40, by the time you know you are 50, by the time you realize you are 70, time flies. Sylvester Stallone, he said that when life is like when you are in a train and the train is moving, and when you look into the mirror, things are moving. That's how they think. The things you see, they are moving. Pa, 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 pa. He said his life has just flown by just like that. Man born of a woman is glutted with many agitations. Man comes to, that is why sometimes you say that woe betides you if you are born into this world. Life flies. Make greater impact. Take opportunities. The worst that can happen is what? You are alive. Make great things. Because if you shy away from things, if you are afraid, the word fear is an acronym actually. Fear stands for false evidence appearing real. That is fear. False evidence appearing real. If I close you in a dark room, okay, and then I tell you that there is a lion, and then all you can hear is the kind of a voice of a lion, but you can't see a lion. I'm telling you, you can die just from fear. And when the light comes back on, you realize that there was no lion. Fear kills. Doubt kills. Doubt kills more dreams than anything will ever do. And the reason why many people don't do well in life is not because they don't have the capacity to do well. It's because they are afraid to do well. And we magnify our fear. We think we can't do it. I teach mathematical economics. Sometimes some of my students will tell me that maths is hard, maths is difficult. I told them that maths is the easiest subject. One of them got up and said, maths is hard. My mother failed. My father failed. I know I'm going to fail. And truly, truly, he failed. He failed, but When I released the results, he came to me in the office and told me, didn't I tell you I'll fail? Didn't I? Oh, poor minds. You become what you think about most of the time. And what you think about expands all of the time. Your mind is your chief chemist of your cornerstone. If you think you can do this thing, you will do this thing and you can achieve. If you think you cannot do this thing, this isn't for you, it will not be for you, and it will not be for you. Okay. So many people will continue to struggle in this world, no matter they think their better thing is coming. There's no better thing coming. This is our better life. This is our better thing. Now, let me show you how the system works. Okay. So please take this. Do you think now is the best time to back up your digital life? Or you think 2029 is the best time? Do you think now is the best time to make more income? Or you think that what you have right now is okay, you don't want anything? Like King Solomon, who said, I want, give it to me. You don't want. Are you the sort of person who says that you don't think you deserve better in life? Do you think that what you need is 10,000 and that you don't deserve 100,000? Do you think that you are not also created in the image of God, but rather you were created in the image of Satan? Take advantage of your advantage. Do it. Do it. What is the worst that can happen? You're afraid. You are waiting for an easy thing. Easy come, easy go. Do the hard thing. Do the hard thing. Do the hard thing. No matter how difficult it is, we will support you. We will help you. You will grow. You will become better. And eventually you will succeed. Decide. The word decide ends with the word side, like suicide, like homicide, like genocide. These words carry the idea of death. 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 You are about to make a declaration of your life. You are about to make a decision of your life. The consequences of that decision will not be clear today. Will be clear in 2 years, 5 years, 10 years time. Life is war, but those that make it here will make life easy for them. Ladies and gentlemen, let me show you how GotBackUp, and I'm about to show you also an announcement and how the system actually works. So let's go online, and I will show you my own back office, GotBackUp back office. So this is my online system. When you log in, okay, you will see on the top right your username. Okay, those of you don't. So my username is Dr. KOA. You will see that this is my username. Your rank or your level will show here. And currently it says that my current rank is a level of a diamond. Okay. Now, this is the global leaderboard. These are the top 500 people you know in the world. All of these people are the top 500 people that are in the world. And please do not think that the people you're about to see are only people in the US. No, there are people in every part of the world. You have this person is from South Africa. It will change. You have this person in the US. This is in the US. As you go further, okay, you will get people in different parts of the world. Okay, so you can see, okay, you have people here like that in the US. You have somebody here like this in Ghana. You have somebody here like this in France. You have somebody here like this in Ghana. You have several people here who are in Ghana. You have Johnny Bonzi, who is number 365. Okay. You have Kojo Obrianim, who is number 356. You have people all over there. Okay. You have people who are Nigerians who are there. You have Prophet Dr. Miracle Akosa. He is number 275. You have people in the UK. You have Richard, you have Vera, you have Patricia, you have Samuel. All of these are in Ghana and they are all part. You have Stephen Dawson. These are the top 500 people in the world, man. Top 500 people in the world. You have Sarah Granell, okay, from the UK. You have Christmas Adelaide, 137 in Ghana. You have Linus Olata, 125 in Ghana. Okay. You have Schneider as someone. This lady just became part, and she's already number 8. Kidding me. Okay. She's already number 85, Schneider. You have Rita Offed, 72, already there. Okay. You have Stephen Achampo, 61, already there. Okay. You have Dr. Joanna Ajimanyabua, 35th all over the world. Okay. You have these people there. You have Mr. and Mrs. Godfred, 16, top 20 in the world. Okay. You have Dr. Dorothy Hansen, number 13 in the world. You have Solomon Ifa, number 10 in the world. And you have all of these people. And you have myself, number 2 in the world. Ladies and gentlemen, what's my point? My point I'm just telling you is that you too deserve the name of God on your forehead. You understand? You deserve the name of God on your forehead. So this is live. This is happening live. Every time this is changing all over. Everyone can win in the GotBackUp family. Now let me show you another thing. If you want to download the app, once you go to digital tools on the left here, you choose GotBackUp. You choose use this tool. Okay. Once you choose use this tool, you will now have to go to the system and select in the system how to get to the web page and install your app. Okay. So let me show you how you can go to the system and install your app. Oh, this thing is supposed to show. I'll come back there. These are the top all-time earners in the world, globally. The people who have made the most money in the world all time. Okay, you can see the top 10 all time. And who do you see? You see Christian Gingras from Canada. Okay, you have Cassandra Akins, Richard Weber, Bragg Enterprise, Tani Seman, Noel Abt, myself here, Curtis there, Sylvia Fontana there, Richard Duggan. You got all of these. These are the top 10 people in the world this month alone. These are the top 10 people this week. This week, and we have Dr. Dorothy Hansen right there, showing up there. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, everyone can win in the GotBackUp family. Now, when you come to your GotBackUp, this is what you see. Once you get to this section, you go to your app. If it is Mac OS, you choose Mac OS. If it is Windows, you choose the Windows. If you have an iPhone, go to the Apple Store and just type GotBackUp, GotBackUp, GotBackUp. So if you are using Android phone, just click here and go to Google Play. So I'm going to click on this. It will take you to Google Play here. The color of the GotBackUp is this. Once you are on the phone, you just download and install. You install it, and that is it. You are sorted. You can now have it on your machine. Now, so you can have the GotBackUp on your machine. Then it will set up and back up all your things when you enter your username and password. Once you click on auto login, let me show you something beautiful. Once you click on auto login, it will take you to all the items you have in your backup. These things are happening. Oh, look at what I have. 999 items that I have. Almost 1 terabyte. Almost 1,000 gigabytes. Okay. Now, watch this. So everything that I have here is there. All the pictures, the videos, the documents. These are GotBackUp. You can watch all of these things. And I'm about to show you something beautiful. Okay. All of these things are there. You can watch these, edit them the way you want. Whatever you want to have, whatever you want to see, GotBackUp family is live, colored, fresh. Okay? You have all of these that will be showing there. So this picture is one of the GotBackUp programs that we did in Ghana. That is myself. You have Dr. Dorothy, you have Dr. Abisolo. All of them are there. Now, you can also have a situation of your Word document, and you can edit Word document live. And then other people can edit your Word document also live for you. Okay? So when you go to, say, documents here, okay, you can have access to the document that you want to work on. So let's say that I have a PowerPoint. So I'm going to open a PowerPoint here. Most of the time, I open Word document. Today, I want to open a PowerPoint and show you something. So the moment you open the PowerPoint, you can share this document with someone anywhere in the world. And once you share this with someone anywhere in the world, you can collaborate with the person. Okay? You can collaborate with the person. and then you can achieve significant benefits. Okay, so let's say that you want to collaborate with a person. You can now edit certain things you want to edit. So you can edit everything that you want to edit here. If you want to see the person, on the top right here, you can see the person. If the person has opened the file, you can see the person has opened the file. Okay, you can search for anything you want to search. You can have plugins here. You can insert YouTube translate. You can translate any language, okay? Any language at all, okay? You can translate there. So I'll give you an example very soon. So this language is Chi. I can make a language in Chi, okay? Right now, if I want to. So suppose I want to type something. Let's say, I don't know. The last time I was speaking some strange Chi and people were laughing at me. Okay? But I'll come back to that. But it's just a beautiful thing where you know very well you can do several languages. So you see what I highlighted, special training, and then it says Sronko entity. Okay, Sronko entity. Suppose I want to type, if you want to insert that, you want to copy and insert, you can do that. Suppose I want to say, I don't know, here are the items that you gave me. Okay. Suppose you type something like this. Here are the items that you gave me. And then you highlight this. The moment you highlight, it will tell you the language. Niema wode ma meno any. Niema wode ma meno any. Okay. So you have it here. Here are the items that you selected. Okay. Now you can type another word. Okay. Whatever word that you want to type there, you can type it there. And you can have several things. My point is that you can use this thing to do a lot of things within your GotBackUp system. Everything that you need to make you a better person, you can have it right here. And GotBackUp gives us that opportunity. People that have advanced in GotBackUp, you can see all of them here. Okay? Your money, you can even transfer some money to people. Let's say that you have money. You can use GotBackUp as a Western Union money transfer. You can use GotBackUp as a Western Union money transfer. You can put money here, send it to somebody, the person will take it from his wallet, okay, and use it for other things that he wants to be able to use it. All of these are incredible benefits that one can have. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a project, we have a business, we have several things that anybody who wants. The company is doing November cash promo. Let me show you here. Okay. So the top 10 people, they will make some very good income. And you can see that we have Henry, Calvin, Birch. Henry, you are number 12. I will encourage you to force yourself and get to the top 10 and make some of the income that you have to make. Dr. Joanna, your boy, you can move yourself up together. Several people can benefit from GotBackUp. Ladies and gentlemen, you have the opportunity to make this yourself. You see, you can make your life tall or you can make your life short. It's up to you, but you will get the support. See, God helps those who help themselves. God has given you this. Make it work. Make it count. The last chapter of your life has not been written yet. Okay? You can make an advance in your life. Okay? The people that have advanced in GotBackUp, the people that are moving forward, automatically GotBackUp will generate a beautiful information about them. So the people that are silvers are here. The people that are bronzes are here. And anytime somebody reaches a rank, okay, you can now click here and you can see the person who has advanced. Okay, and then the beautiful picture will automatically be designed for the person. And then you can pick it right from here and announce it on the group page that a person belongs. It's just incredible. It's just incredible. Okay, so all the people that have achieved significant milestones. So anybody who has achieved significant milestones, let's say that I want to see the top achievers within the GotBackUp. Everybody is there. A Godfred is a sapphire, you can have him here. The platinums, you can have them here. All those that are achieving significant, milestones, you can have all of them right here within this particular arena. Ladies and gentlemen, you have a way to make this thing your business. It will reward you. I'm a professor in 4 universities. I have 2 masters and 2 PhD, but I will not sit down and eat those things. Those things you don't eat. They are nothing if you don't make something out of them. And GotBackUp is the only way I can build my life and control my job. My job that I do, I don't control it. This is a project you can control. This can pay you, it can reward you, and it can give you some significant benefit, unimaginable in this arena. Make it count. Make your family proud. Make your children be proud. See, next 5 years, your children will look at you and say, Papa, thank you. Or your children will look at you and say, Mama, I have nothing else to tell you. Ladies and gentlemen, I will now check here if you have a question, then we can address them. If you have any particular question, let's see. Okay. And your mom says that Dorothy says everyone can win with GotBackUp. The decision you've taken today will determine your future. There's no question about that. There's no question. Okay. If you don't take risks, it's a worst risk. Of course, it's a worst risk that you can ever take. Thank you all very much indeed. Now, let me give you that announcement. Announcement number 1. For all of you who are in Ghana and in and around Accra, we have a place ready for a special every week, a physical place. Every week that you will go, there will be a presentation, physical live presentation. Okay. Is Dr. Dorothy here? Dorothy, can you raise your hand so that you can give this announcement? Okay, quickly, then we can close. Okay, can you raise your hand, Dorothy? Can you unmute yourself and then you can do that? Okay, please unmute yourself and then just quickly make that announcement so that people will know. Is Dorothy there? Dorothy, select unmute and then you can make that announcement unless you are unable to talk. We have a beautiful place, and this place every week we are going to meet physically. Every week you will bring your friends and colleagues and families and co-workers and enemies. You bring them there, and then we will share the GotBackUp situation. It's going to happen every Friday and Sunday. Okay, and then we are still going to have our online. A new day will be given for the online program. You get to know about it. So this Saturday, the online program will move to Saturday, and the offline will go on a Friday. The offline will go on a Friday. So ladies and gentlemen, we have an incredible benefit that is coming to everyone. You can bring this is a cozy environment, highly air-conditioned room, with slides, presentation, everything in the Achimota. You are going to get this beautiful presentation. It is at opposite a hotel known as Kirby Corner or something. Okay, Kirby Corner or something. I don't know, I've forgotten. Kirby Hotel. So you will get more information about this at the very, very page that you belong to. Take advantage. Okay? Take advantage of this, and it's going to help you significantly. Our person said, doesn't mean that one can translate presentation into it. Of course you can. In fact, it's already been done. You can translate all the presentations into Ga, into Ewe. I didn't show you, but you can have Ga, Ewe, English, Chi, all of them. You can have it there. Okay. Explore the GotBackUp benefits. Okay. The name of the hotel is Kingsby Hotel in Achimota. Thank you. Thank you, Legacy. Kingsby Hotel. That's where, opposite Kingsby Hotel is where we are meeting. Every Friday, Sunday is going to happen. So please be part of this. Where there is crowd, there is wealth. And where 2 or 3 are gathered, okay, God is there. You are going to see the benefit of being physically present, and it's going to help you big time. Thank you all very much indeed. It's been a pleasure having all of you, ladies and gentlemen. I want to say a big thank you to all of you who have been present. Let me mention all the names. Okay? Dr. Dorothy Hansen, Afro Masiti, Agatha, Alpercy, Benjamin, Billionaire, MDJ, Christian F. Harrington, Daniel Asamani, Dr. Abisolo, Dr. Doris, Engineer Dr. Moses Ahiabo, Enyana Pefania Sefeno, Eunice Evans Ajay, Felix Awuji, Francis, Philara Garibai, Gideon Stephen, Gloria Odapla, Cordelia, okay, Joanna Ajimayebuad, Johnny Bonzi, Calvin Heaven, Kojo Dennis, okay, Kwame, Legacy, Lydia, Mabel, okay, Magdalene, Mauko, Mohammed, Mudasiru, Nelson, Pastor Dende, Professor Rudolph Cosby, Prosper, Kujo, Rita Bujeze. Okay, you have Robert Kwakuduo, Rosa Moate, Royal Praise Sarah, okay, Schneider. It's lovely to see all of you here. Seth Ashiabo, Stephen, Theodosia, Doe, Vera, and then finally Yvonne Mafua Anoka. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to say thank you so much, all of you, for being. Nobody should miss the training we have tomorrow. It is a release of the new software, but also is a release of the tracking system, the system that will do the work for you. There's a new system that will do the work for you. You don't even have to talk, send messages to people. It will do all of that for you automatically. It's going to be released tomorrow. So please be there and know how to use it. It will help you. Thank you all very much indeed. We are back again tomorrow doing the training at 2 p.m. We are also back again on Sunday on our Zoom link. Sunday on our Zoom link. You will get all of this on the group. Thank you all very much indeed. And let's go tell the world that we still have a better way. Good night and bye-bye.